From Poverty to Possibility is United Way's signature community summit. This event continues to bring together the community to talk about and take action on ways that we can collectively remove barriers and disrupt poverty at its roots.
So while the poverty rate in Pierce County is relatively flat, the number of Alice households grew. So we still have much to do to change that story for Alice families in our community. We not only have to change the narrative, we also have to look at who's the narrator of that story and who's telling the story.
The rich get richer and the poor get poorer. But here's why I'm excited. I see new and different things. I see new and bolder efforts at empowering people.
We are liberating the donors from that donor identity. It's really changing that paradigm of like funder, recipient. No, we're just all people moving resources together in a way that is like facilitating liberation for everyone involved in this process. Bring a racial justice analysis to like everything that you're doing. If the only time you're talking about equity is at work, at a workshop, a conference, that's not enough. Where you decide to bank, where you spend your money, it is really about, understanding that we are inherently connected. And I just envision a community where we can all thrive and live our best lives.
I sound like a messenger of doom sometimes, but the only way I can approach this topic is to shake up things a little bit and say, if we continue having the embedded form of racism in the market economy, we are going to have a significant challenge in front of us about 20 to 30 years from now.
The biggest problem is that the system was made to destroy a certain set of people, but it's destroying everybody.
This is an opportunity for us in the room to hold up a mirror, because we cannot be a system that says we go out and fight Alice every day when we are paying Alice wages in our nonprofit and public.
Oh, yes, she did. I'm not an expert in that, but how do I join with somebody who is? And how do I join with somebody else who has a different expertise? And then we build these amazing initiatives, and you know what? We start to see change.
I see unity. I see us working together to solve problems. It is so vitally important that we work together to achieve our goals, to think outside the box and to dare to be disruptive.
When people think about poverty, they think about it as like a moral individual failing, when really it's like a planned policy effort.
11 million people at poverty, the most number of people in 20 years, by giving folks unrestricted, no strings attached cash right into their pockets. It's stimulated our economy and lifted them out of poverty, so they're permanently out of poverty.
Our Pitch to Ditch Poverty originated from realizing that our communities are full of groups and individuals with big ideas to address challenges in their communities. This year, our three groups are 72nd and D Mural and Green Space, the Blessing Movement, and Leaders in Women's Health, Breast Health Navigator. And our first place winner, Leaders in Women's Health, Breast Health Navigator. We all have a role to play, big or small. How do we disrupt the status quo? I leave you with this out of Edgar's book: healing can't occur unless everyone is a part of the process. So, folks, let it begin.